Good morning, everybody.
Hello. Good morning. Who have we got here? I see Louise was also with us this morning. Hello. Hello. Where's the rest?
Môre.
Hello, LZ. Cheers on a cup of positivity, a glass of positivity. Let's see who else is here. Okay, Magtjie. Alrighty.
Myself gevind nou.
Sorry, ek is 'n bietjie laat. Right, let's get the show on the road. I see Essie is also joining us this morning. I'm so glad we've got some not really newbies, but some other people that is joining us this morning. So let's get the show on the road. Okay, just starting a bit with my own story. 27 years, it feels like yesterday that we got started. And for me, I think if I just think about my Herbalife journey, is one of the biggest things of the change of my health and my shape is the mindset. So this is why I'm so excited about these morning sessions, where we really want to share our own journeys, a little bit of tips of what's working for us, but then also getting the inspiration, the extra inspiration. So prior to Herbalife, I used to be a yo-yo dieter since age 14. Every year I would go on a diet. I would be very good and disciplined while the diet was going for the 6 weeks or whatever, lose the weight, and then never made it a lifestyle change. Went back to the bad habits, skipping breakfast, not exercising, not planning my meals, just, whenever I remembered 11 or 12, grabbing anything, and then normally that was bread. And I had a bad sweet tooth. So for me, the biggest is I absolutely love my shakes. And Magda, thanks for your tip the other day that we must get a bit more creative because we tend to get stuck sort of with our favorites. And one of my absolute favorites, obviously, is vanilla with BDM and a little bit of cinnamon and often multi-fiber as well. Ooh, frog in the throat. But yeah, so very excited. And I think one of the winning formulas also is the change that I made 2 years ago, beginning of 2020, before actually lockdown, came back very fluffy from overseas and really focused on getting the exercise and adding the exercise. And especially when you're my age, around 60, you need to have the toning as well. And yeah, I shared with everybody yesterday that I got myself some new heavier dumbbells. They lie next to my laptop because there's flabby arms. There's that song that girl sings, wide hips, flabby arms. Wat is daai song? Ek het al gedink ek moet hom speel hierso. I must find that song. But I am deciding 2022, I'm going to sort this thing out as much as I possibly can at my age.
Good morning. I must get for me.
You guys must come to the meeting in the mornings with your weights. Yeah. We can work these flabby arms while we're talking.
You inspired me. I also did my arm exercise this morning.
Okay, yeah, no, we must really, we're going to go. There's one exercise that somebody showed me. You just turn your hands like this. You just go like this. And you see how the arms change with just doing it. Okay. Anyway. Okay, so our shake this morning And this is exactly what I said. Vanilla, PDM, cinnamon, water and ice. And then another favorite is summerberry. And there I often do frozen berries. And I'm going to go with kiwi today because it's nice and acidic. And lately I also love to add just a piece of lemon. You know, just like lemon rind or even just a slice of lemon. It gives it a very nice fresh taste. So if you want to add, and then obviously mint. Just 1 or 2 little leaves of mint also makes it very nice. Okay, and this is a recipe we tried out. Karina, also will send it to you. Ruan created it for me in Canva.
Yes, I'd love that.
This is a baie lekker recipe.
Lovely.
Okay, so we made the little pizza breads with a little bit of flour. I want to try to find a different flour replacement. I'll try the oats flour next time. And then we added the savory shake to that, to make a little, almost like pita breads in your pan. You just make the non-stick pan, you just put olive oil, and then you your chicken breast, and then you make your own tzatziki. And that is so delicious because it's just cucumber, and I don't take the full cream yogurt. And then we added, I love fresh coriander. Not everybody likes coriander, but then you make like a little pocket with the chicken and the tzatziki and the fresh coriander. Oh, heerlijk, yummy and very legal. And then I shared this picture because over December I learned about this new energy drink from Karina. Karina, like we made it with collagen drink. Now, not everybody has collagen drink, but you take the Liftoff. This is like an energy bomb, guys.
Liftoff Max.
Liftoff Max. And but I like to combine the 2 Liftoffs because I love the coloring and the flavor. And then I just make a big jug because it's too much energy to drink in one shot. So I make a big jug. Herbalife gave me this beautiful jug. And then I drink it, say, like over the morning. And that's really, and then a dash of the raspberry thermo I added. And I love the collagen in it, but you guys added some other, like just a sweetener drink, although you don't really need.
No, it comes from the young ones, you know, they like those mega drinks when they go to festivals. They've got those huge buckets of drinks. So they call it a healthy mega drink. So, and usually they put all unhealthy, energy drinks in there. So the Liftoff Max is the base, or Liftoff. So you leave it to fizz, and when it's finished fizzing, then that's your 1 layer. So you make it in different little containers, and then you can have anything else. I mean, the collagen is lovely, or Procol works well, and anything that's got color, because that's what they like now. So
the extra colors, with the crushed ice. Yeah.
Yes, then you put the crushed ice, and then you put your drinks in the layers for different colors, and then you sip that over time. But it's a lovely energy drink, especially for summer. It's amazing.
Great. So thanks. Will you share that little recipe for us on the group, please? Okay. All right, so we're going to go and watch this little video because we're talking about exercise today. This is such a great short clip that I wanted to just quickly share this with you, the benefits of exercise.
When we think about exercise, we often focus on all the amazing benefits it can have on our heart and muscles. But exercise also has incredible benefits for our brain. Hi, I'm Dr. Dana Ryan, Director of Sports Performance, Nutrition, and Education. Let's take a closer look at the brain-boosting power of exercise. Our brain is like a computer. It is constantly working and processing information through neural circuits. The more we use these circuits, the stronger they get, and exercise can play a large role in that. Aerobic exercise, such as running, walking, or swimming, can be extremely beneficial in creating new brain cell growth and preserving existing brain cells. This is incredibly important at any age, but especially as we get older and start to experience memory and cognitive decline. And exercise has been shown to reduce the onset of dementia. One of the ways exercise helps promote brain health is that it significantly promotes an increase in brain-derived neurotrophic factor, or BDNF. Increasing BDNF is critical for long-term brain health, memory, and cognitive function, and is one of the most important brain-boosting benefits of exercise. But it doesn't stop there. Exercise also improves concentration and mood. Whether it's strength or endurance training, exercise is a great way to help increase focus and concentration. If you're struggling to focus, try 30 minutes of exercise, then head back to your work. You'll be amazed at how it helps you focus. And last, but not least, the benefits of exercise on mood are amazing. Exercise releases endorphins, dopamine, norepinephrine, and serotonin, all of which can help improve your mood. So that's one of the reasons you feel great after exercise. Exercise can consistently increase serotonin levels, which help increase your overall sense of well-being and improve sleep. Also, exercise can reduce stress hormones like adrenaline to help you stay balanced. It doesn't really take intense exercise to get these mood-boosting benefits. It just takes moving your body. Exercises like yoga and Tai Chi can do wonders for your mood. So as you can see, from cognitive function to focus and mood, exercise isn't just for our muscles, it's also for our brain.
Great little clip, hey? And just 30 minutes can change your mood and so positive. And like she says, when you are losing focus, just moving your body, even in the Fit On app, I actually downloaded last year. It's great. It's got short little sessions, like 15 minutes, that you can also do. So I try to run and do a Fit On session. And so we're also doing this thing with the arms extra on top of it all. Okay, so this is quite a nice little clip to just explain. We say 80% nutrition, 20% exercise. Abs are built in the kitchen and not in the gym. But a lot of people have this mindset that you can eat, you can exercise away a bad diet. You can't. And sometimes people, for me, it's crazy when you look at next to the roads when they have marathons and that what do they have at the end or along the road? Coke. Nothing that's got any nutrition, and right at the end, there's a beer tent. So people go, then they buy the Big Mac and the big long beers, and all the calories that they burned next to the road, they stick right back into their body. So, and again, especially most people think that, you need to do mostly cardio. It's important to do weight training as well, resistance training, so that you can get that toning happening. And remember, the biggest driver of our bodies and calories is our muscles, and the resistance training brings the muscles, where the cardio is good for your heart, it's good for your metabolism as well, but that is more to burn some calories as well. So, but you need the weight training because you want to build muscle. Okay, and then again, the benefits, it's just all over the result. And even if you're just getting somebody to just start moving, just even 10 or 15 minutes every day for 3 to 4 days, especially with us, as I say, as we're older, we need to actually go to 4 to 5 days a week, and making it with your mindset again around the biggest benefits besides the good mood, etc., that it's good for your heart, it's good for your health. I listened to a little article the other day where the doctor said even if the person is a few kilos overweight and they exercise, they are in a healthier state than somebody that doesn't exercise at all and are very slim. Because they don't have that benefit of everything with heart health and appetite, everything that goes with it, more relaxed, better sleep, etc. Okay, so personal development time. Ek het 'n bietjie baie gepraat vanmôre. Let's go. This is a wonderful clip.
Hey everybody, welcome to Health Theory. Today's guest is Drew Manning, the New York Times best-selling author of Fit to Fat to Fit. He slathered on 75 pounds of fat and lost it again to gain empathy and understanding for his training clients and to prove to himself, if no one else, that his theories on diet and exercise were actually correct. The adventure not only changed him, it landed him his own TV show and made him one of the most recognizable people in fitness. And Drew, what I want to know, man, is what surprised you about that journey?
It's a good question. It was how much of that transformation was more mental and emotional than just physical. Because I went into this journey thinking, oh, I'm going to get fat and then I'm going to get fit and it's going to be a physical thing. But I came out of it realizing that transformation is so much more mental and emotional than people think. And if you've never been overweight, mostly what you can relate to is the physical side of weight loss, right? Eat less and work out. You know that, right? You got that. You've lived that. But the mental and emotional side, you haven't lived that until you've kind of been down this path. And so for me, my eyes were opened. I realized just how wrong I was with trying to help people, right? And
you mean your strategies were actually bad because you didn't understand the mental?
They weren't bad. They were just incomplete. They were just focused on the physical. So if someone was struggling with their transformation, I'm like, okay, let's change up your macros, change up your calories, change up your workouts. That's the missing component, right? That's what I focus on because that's all I knew. Rather than trying to help them on the mental and emotional side, which is what people struggle with, right? I think it's not so much a lack of knowledge, right? People know they need to eat healthy and work out. It's the application on the mental and emotional side and the consistency of living that lifestyle over time. And that's where people struggle is maintaining as a lifestyle change, which is more up here than it is in the gym or in the kitchen.
So I want to really define what you mean by mental and emotional.
Okay.
So what is it that people are struggling with? An attachment to food, the emotional reward of eating? Like, what is it?
Yeah, and it's different for each person. The thing that I realized was how powerful the emotional connection to food really is. Whereas before I'm like, look, it's not that hard. You just, stop eating the junk food, put down the soda. You go to the gym every day. What's wrong? Like, it's not that hard. Until I lived it, even though it was only for just 6 months. When I switched and tried to lose the weight, that emotional connection to food was way more powerful, even for me as a trainer, someone who lived their whole life healthy. And my body went through those withdrawal symptoms, right? Almost like a drug addict. I won't say I was addicted. Some people are truly addicted. But for me, just being aware of how powerful that emotional connection to food really is. What do you do when you have cravings, or when you eat your emotions, when you're sad or you're happy? We celebrate, or we had a stressful day, so we're like, you know what, I deserve wine and chocolate tonight because I had a stressful day.
So how do you help people through that? So I grew up in a morbidly obese family, so I know exactly how people can find comfort and or celebration in food. How do you help them dive into that? Like, do you get like psychological and actually almost like a therapist walk them through that stuff?
So there's obviously a physical component of transformation, so that you help them with the physical side. But I think, it's like 10% that, 90% help them with the mental and emotional side. And how I do that is putting them in support groups, right? So it's not just me, because I'm still a fit guy, but it's putting them in a support group where it's a safe place for them to share their struggles, their successes, their failures, and receive that encouragement and that empathy, that love, and that people letting them know that they're worth it to continue to fight for their health.
So in researching you and coming across this whole notion of self-love and self-worth, it's so interesting to me how caught up in all of this that is. How often do you see where somebody's really struggling with that? Like, there's almost a conflict of, I'm not worth pushing through and getting to my goal.
I think that's the majority of people that struggle with their health. Some people really don't feel like they're worthy. And how do you convince someone that they are worthy? I still don't know. It's still up to them. It has to be their idea. I can't tell someone they're beautiful. They have to truly believe that they're beautiful. They have to truly believe that they're worth it. It's, hope that by telling them and putting them in a group where other people are telling them as well, that they will find that inner motivation and inspiration and kind of like, inception to come up with that idea themselves. Like, maybe I am worthy. Maybe, I can do hard. For example, like is on a physical transformation. They're trying to get healthy. If they have these small wins in their life, right? Like, I did my first burpee, or I did my first push-up or pull-up, or, I ate healthy for a whole day. These senses, these small things of accomplishment help build that confidence of, maybe I can do hard things. I recently had this. Yeah.
So how do you, somebody that isn't coming and they're not working with you and you have to do it remotely, what would you prescribe to them to do to show them that they can do the hard things to begin building that self-worth?
Yeah, put out these mini challenges throughout the month. Like, okay, you guys, this month we're going to focus, sometimes it's a physical thing, but other times it's like, hey guys, for 30 days, I want to challenge you to do maybe 3 to 5 positive affirmations every single day. And all you're saying to yourself is, I can do hard things, or I am worthy, or I love myself, and I'm proud of who I am. It's not a direct cause of weight loss, but if you can set yourself up for this win, that's going to help you that's going to help set you up for these other wins down the road when it comes to the workout you're going to do this month, or sticking with whatever diet you're trying to do for that month. Because then you realize, man, I can do hard things, even if you don't believe it at first. And that's the thing, people really don't believe positive affirmations at first because they've had 30, 40 years of negative self-talk. And now you're trying to tell them, just say these things out loud to yourself. Words have power, and they can actually change your beliefs, and they can actually change you at the cellular level the more you say them consistently. So I think there's something to saying positive words about yourself to yourself every single day. And so that.
Okay. I just love this clip.
Hey everybody, welcome.
Okay, so let's have a bit of feedback from you guys. There was, for me, for myself, and also to help others, I think he really gave us a couple of great tips. So let me stop the share so that we can see you guys. Okay, hi, Barty joined us. Good morning. Hi, Gertruida. Okay, so what stood out for you guys? Like a few pointers of stuff that he mentioned there.
I'm just thinking maybe, we're not giving our people enough, and we're not giving ourselves enough emotional support as well to do the journey.
I think this is very much what we're trying to do here, but like you're saying, it's 90% mindset, like he says, and even though he gained the weight to sort of feel what people are feeling that's going through the struggle, but I think like he's saying, people have so much negative self-talk. For so many years, actually, they struggle to start doing the positive affirmations, and often they don't believe them. So that is why it's actually important to write them down and stick them on your mirror or something, something that you want to say to yourself every day. You are worthy of it. But I loved his tip of giving people small wins, like small goals, and giving them small wins as they, with their journey, to like this month or this 10 days, I'm going to give up on one item. I think once we did it in the 21 days, like my default is my salt biscuit and a cheesy. So like for this 10 days, this is what I'm giving up. If we can try to help to get people to do that. For these 10 days, I'm going to be doing my Fit On app, like, in the little support groups, like in the labs. Maybe, we can encourage our guys to say, what are they giving up for these 10 days? And get the mental side. And maybe folks, like you're saying, giving them more support around the mindset with the affirmations and so on.
Maybe, maybe just not giving up, because that's such a difficult thing for me, because if I feel like I've got to give up something, then I feel done in immediately. So maybe do swaps. What are you going to swap for this thing that you don't, this bad habit that you default on? What else can you do?
And help them to decide, like a trigger with a solution. Like if your trigger when you're emotional is to grab your glass of wine or to grab your chocolate, and then give it a replacement. So when you're on your way to the fridge, then, okay, my trigger, okay, I must go and get a glass of ale and soda, or, like deciding up front what is my prevention for this thing that I tend to do.
Something that will also help you to feel good at the same time.
Yeah, also feel good and not done in, like you say, deprived. I think that's the biggest thing, is people feel now I'm not allowed to eat anything good because our celebration and our rewards and our emotions all want to take us to food. And I think it was how we was brought up. When you cried, your mom gave you a cookie or something. So that was like to soothe you, then you were rewarded with food. That's, how we all were brought up, I think most of us. Or a sweetie, or when you were celebrating, then it was eating out. And so that's like so intrinsic in us. Vuiswa, are you at work? Can you talk to us? Maria?
Hi, Coach. I'm not going to put a camera.
Okay. Are you in your gown? Listen, darling, you have changed.
At the same time, I'm preparing for work, and I'm going to join a meeting at 8 o'clock. Okay. No. It is true what you guys are saying. We need to give away and replace with something that is going to be worthy to us. And I saw that Badi is also here. I'm sure she's listening, and maybe she's also going to comment.
Yeah, Badi, were you in time to see the video?
Yes, I did watch. I was in time to see. Morning, Elsa. Morning, everybody.
Morning. Yes. Welcome.
Yeah. Thank you. I think I like the idea of swapping and also having something in place, even before the temptation comes for you to take that chocolate, that glass. If you are a person that drinks glass of wine, I think it is good for us to have it in place so that you know how to substitute or to swap your negative emotions or the temptation with that. I like it. I like that idea. And also the emphasis he puts on the positive words that you use. I think the positive words that trigger that positive belief in you. I'm sure, though he didn't get into the actual words, I think those words that I can do it. There's nothing difficult about this. I'm going to benefit from this. Those affirmations that you give yourself every day. As you wake up, I'm going to make it. I'm going to do it. And this is going to give me positive results, things like that. Yeah.
Yes, long term. Like he says, later on you start, in the beginning you don't believe it, but later on it becomes part of your cellular structure. Like he says, it becomes part of you because you hear it, and it's your subconscious mind that has to hear it. But I think what we can do in the little groups now, Badi and Miriam, it's like if you guys start sharing, like this is my positive affirmations to myself today, then that will also influence the other people in the little team, So if we could get all the little teams to start doing something like this, we're really going to get these people to really make that change over a few laps, where they get the results. And, like one of the things that I just really want to congratulate Miriam with, and everybody that's had a huge weight loss, like Elsa, that's also been a year on this journey, is that you are sticking around us. You are sticking around the community. It's when my customers disappear, they just become quiet, they just disappear. Then I know, they back down that track. And, it's so hard to change that reward mindset, or now I want to just go and pacify myself with this whole cake, not just one slice, but the whole cake. And now my diet is gone, that all or nothing mindset. Now my diet is crashed. So now I'm just going back to, the old roads, if we can call it that. So, I think.
You know what, Lita? That was my idea this year, that I'm gonna bring the team together so that we can make a plan to assist each and everyone to lose more weight. So that's what it's my idea. So I will talk to Buddy maybe over the weekend when I'll make a plan so that we can sit together and do before. I'm not I'm not going to put a camera, my friend.
I heard you saying that. It's fine.
So, I'm gonna.
That's okay. We've got your voice.
We are going to come together and to do a plan, and then before we go to the
and they share what is their triggers and find the replacements. You know, so if you do that, and everybody says, "Woo, there I go," but now I fixed it, I stopped it, and for today I didn't cheat. Today I didn't cheat. Today I didn't cheat. You know, something like that where you can tick the boxes and you've achieved it.
Just to mention, we have a very good inspiration in our team. Miriam is a very good inspiration because we can see the fruits, we can see the benefits in her. So that motivates us, that keeps us inspired, even though sometimes we do fall along the way. But she is an inspiration.
Yeah. She is. And we all cheat, you know, we all cheat. There is nobody that doesn't fall, but we get back on track, you know, you don't continue on that road. So, and it's the journey, you know, it's over a time. And sometimes you want to reward yourself with something that you enjoy, but the next day you're back on track, you know, so. Yeah. Essie, do you want to say something?
I'm actually driving to work. Good morning, everybody. Can you hear me?
Yes, we can hear.
Morning.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I've been with Herbalife a long time, and then I was one of those customers that just vanished. And also fell back. But since it's been about a year and a half, I think a little bit more than that I'm back on track, and I've been doing the laps and doing the 21 days. And it's just been great. I've lost 11 Ks over the period, but I've reached a bit of a plateau. I'm a bit stoked because the cheating happens more than sticking to the program. But like Elsa said, we cheat and we just get back on it. So I feel a lot more energized. I'm very happy with the product. It's so convenient, and I've got my husband on it now as well. So I'm really happy. I'm doing well. I try my best. It doesn't always work, but it's about the journey and it's about the end goal. So I'm going ahead, and I'm back on the next 10-day challenge. So. Miriam, you're a great inspiration, and I follow your team. So thank you to Elsa. Thank you to everyone. The community really pushes us together to bring us to that goal of trying to get to where we want to be. And it's very encouraging, and I'm really happy to be here. So thank you so much for always involving me. And it's great to see all the posts coming through. It's just more encouragement. So thank you.
Okay, thank you. Okay, guys, so that's us really for today. I wanted to stop with an affirmation for you. So exactly like he is saying, I'm going to make you so proud. You're going to stick to everything today. I'm strong. And I'm going to post this also for you guys on the group. I've gone through hell and kept walking, and I know my weaknesses. I am worthy. That is such a big one. It took me a long time to believe that. I felt my unworthiness. I am beautiful. We are all beautiful, and no one needs to convince me of that anymore. I've seen my ugliness and I'm ignoring it. I am me, and I love me for exactly who I am, imperfections and all. So let's go find this is my challenge to you today. Go and find your 3 affirmations that you want to say to yourself for today. And I encourage you to post it to your little teams so that you guys all inspire each other, and job well done for joining us this morning. And we have this on Tuesday, Wednesdays, and Thursdays. And really, I encourage you to join us every day, but also to bring your friends, invite the rest of the team if they can. I know it's a difficult time, 7:30 in the morning, but you know, every time is all the times are difficult to suit everybody. But if you can, let's grow this community that's together in the morning and inspire each other. Great, thank you so much. I hope you got something out of that. I just came across this clip last year sometime, and I think it's so powerful that we really want to share that to our communities. Anybody want to say something before we
Thank
go?
you.
I want to say thank you too. Thank you, Elsa. That meant a lot to me today, especially.
Yes, thank you. Thank you. Thank you.
Pleasure.
Thank you, Elsa.
Let's go and have a powerful day and work.
Thank you, you too. Bye.
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 Bye.